Hey everybody, got a special treat for you today. I'm here with the one, the only Arlene Pena from arlenepena.com. She's a good social media friend. Do not adjust your monitors. This speed that you're about to see is in fact normal. So
After we've been coffee.
Well, about the only thing. Coffee or a wine, you put those together, you get Arlene. We've worked together for a while now in social media. We worked together on some campaigns for a company called DigiGo. It's part of the KPA family, where we've worked on different automotive dealerships, taking over the social media for the folks in the dealership. And we're here to talk to you a little bit today about why it's important to have somebody on the outside do your media for you. So when you're trying to get new clients, what's the one thing, like one of the biggest objections you always hear from these people?
Absolutely, hands down, let's do it in-house. I could just have my receptionist do it. I can just have one of my salespeople do it. Why do I need someone who is outsourced to do my social media? It's only Facebook.
Right. Because they're sitting on their phones all day anyway, and they figure, look, she's going to post anyway. Let her post to my Facebook page. And that's the most common thing we see. But as we've learned, in some cases the hard way, it's a lot more than just posting to Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or Google+, and you see how the list goes on. So what do you think the one thing that we can do as social media managers, I refuse to say pros or guru, you remember that, what do you think is one of the biggest things that we do as social media professionals in the industry that these in-house folks are not going to do?
Well, first and foremost is the daily training. Anybody who has ever looked at Facebook for more than 2.5 seconds knows that it's consistently changing. The same thing with Twitter, the same thing with Google+, the same thing with Pinterest. It's like these platforms want to turn the entire world into an axis, and you just don't know what you're going to get. Now, if someone has both their personal profile, that's wonderful. A fan page that's representative of your company is completely different. It's like having your niece or nephew that's 13 or 14 and is consistently on Facebook posting funny things about their personal life going to represent your business. Are you really going to trust your brand with your 13 or 14 niece or nephew?
Right. You know, one of the other things that I tell people is that, I can change a light bulb, but if I've got major electrical problems, I'm not going to do it myself. I hire an electrician. We can plunge a toilet, but I'm not about to replace a toilet. So the whole thing is that we do little things to keep up the maintenance in our world.
Absolutely.
But full renovations or day-to-day care, I hire a pro. Look, I used to do my own taxes until I owned a business. Now I have an accountant, right? So
yeah, until that IRS starts knocking on your door because you're doing it yourself, right?
Right. And you can't look at the IRS and say, like, I did the best I could. I don't know. So
I just forgot to add that amount. No.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oops. Right, so you're not going to cost yourself money by doing things wrong there.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do it in social?
Well, the thing is, people don't understand, and I say people as in terms of businesses, because businesses on social, you are now a person, you're an entity.
Yeah.
They don't understand that there's 25 million small businesses as of, I want to say February of 2013, 25 million small businesses on Facebook. Now, your competitor up the street, who is also a dealer, is now also a competitor on Facebook, but
Sure.
It's not only them. Now you're dealing with nonprofits, you're dealing with celebrities, you're dealing with so many other entities that are now your direct competitors because we're all competing for the attention of your audience.
Mm-hmm.
So if you leave it to, and I hate to say this because just like you, I don't think that anyone in social media is a guru. It's ever changing. And in order for you to be a guru or an expert, something has to stop. It has to hit a glass ceiling of progression in order for you to be an expert. So there's still things to learn. So we're all novice. However, you're going to, how do I say this? You're going to trust how you look as a person, as a business equals person, to someone who really has only been doing it for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I like, you guys have heard me say this a million times before, that we're students of social media. When I say a social media professional, and I do this every day, all day long. I get paid to do this. I keep the lights on with social media. So, I'm a professional in the sense that this is my profession. But I'm not a pro, and I'm not a guru, and it does change every day. The difference is that while you're worried about your inventory and your stock and your employees and your electric bill and your social media, I'm only worried about your social media, right? So things are going to slip through your cracks, whether you mean to or not. That wasn't as dirty as it sounded. But things are going to slip through, and you're going to miss them, because that's just life. You're doing 500 things, and I'm just doing your one thing. And that's the focus that we can have on there. There are lots of other little things that go beyond that, like
advertising.
Advertising's a good one, because everybody's you've heard it from me. The drop in organic reach. 40% drop. We're hearing that 16% of your audience, people who have clicked like on your page because they want to hear more from you, only 16% of those people are actually getting your messages.